A big hi to my YouTube family. I'm Devi and I welcome you all. Just the other day I was talking to my aunt. Suddenly she mentioned a scary incident faced by my uncle. This incident occurred many years back when my uncle was 32 years old. After hearing that happening, I thought of sharing that horrific occurrence with my viewers. Before I start the narration of that, a gentle request: if you all enjoy listening to the stories narrated on this channel and want to hear more horrifying stuff in the future, then kindly like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Believe me, there are a series of real life scary stories waiting to be narrated here on this channel. And yes, please do not forget to click on the notification bell icon.
The story is on the other side of the disclaimer. This incident is not made up and has not been narrated to develop a belief in spirits. You certainly can hear it as a story. Now, I start the narration of today's scary story. I have already told you that this incident was experienced by my uncle. He resided in Jabalpur, a beautiful place located in Madhya Pradesh, India. Though he is no more today, many years back when he was 32 years old, he used to work as a medical representative in Jabalpur. As per his profession's demand, he used to travel a lot. Moving from one place to another was a daily scenario for him. He was working as an MR for the last 2 years. Though traveling was a primary demand of this type of job and touring occurred most probably within the city. He had not visited any doctor's chamber which was located outside the town. After working for 2 years in this field, one day a strange thing happened. One of the new friends and colleagues of my uncle suggested contacting a doctor's chamber which was located outside the town. This way, very soon they would be able to achieve their target. Though my uncle was a bit hesitant in the beginning, but finally agreed to explore this new place, which was a few hours away from Jabalpur.
They finally decided on a particular day for the tour. After completing that day's official work, they both chose to start their journey towards Latestkahaniya, which was 55 kilometers or rather 1 hour 30 minutes by road from Jabalpur. They planned to move towards their destination point that night. After reaching there, as per their plan, they would spend the night in a guest house. The next morning they would freshen up and will proceed towards their duty. As the distance was not much, so they started their journey on a bike. Just 15 minutes had passed and they noticed that suddenly the weather changed. It became cloudy and with heavy thunderstorms it started to rain. That was a very bad start for them. Both thought of taking shelter under a tree until the rain stops. To their sheer bad luck, the weather worsened. Now they were worried what to do and where to go as they were in the middle of the road. Suddenly, my uncle said, "Can you see streaks of lights coming from the field located on the opposite side of the road where they were standing?" When his friend concentrated on the direction mentioned by my uncle, he was able to see lights too. So, they both decided to move in that direction to find some help there. When they reached there, they saw the light coming from a triple-story house. It was a small tea stall on the ground floor of the house where several people were sitting, chatting and drinking tea. When those strangers saw them completely wet, they asked them to come inside and have tea and change their clothes. After having tea and chatting with them for a while, they realized that it was time for the tea stall to be closed. The rain has not stopped. It was still drizzling. Everyone was on the verge of going to their places. The tea stall owner asked them about their destination. When they named the place, he said, although the place is not far away, but because the weather is not good, so it would be safe for them to spend the night somewhere. My uncle agreed, but the question was where to stay. The tea stall owner said that if they are okay with it, then he can arrange for a room on the first floor of the same house. The owner of the place has given him the keys to one of the rooms so he could keep his belongings. As there was no other choice, they agreed. After handing them the room key, the tea stall owner said goodbye to them and left. Now my uncle and his friend unlocked the room and settled down. It was a small room and was loaded with stuff. There was a bed in the corner. They settled down there for the rest of the night. In the middle of the night, my uncle felt as if somebody was giving him a leg massage. Though he was enjoying the massage, and because he was tired, his legs were aching. He needed a massage badly, but not at this hour of the night. He had enjoyed the massage for some time. Now, when he realized that he is sleeping in an unknown place, and who the hell is giving him a leg massage at this hour? With fear, he woke up to check whether it was a dream or reality. To his surprise, he was shocked to see a beautiful bride wearing her bridal dress, sitting on the bed and massaging his legs. He was scared and wondered, who is she? The door was locked from the inside. Then how was she inside the room? Who unlocked the door? He turned around towards his friend to see his condition. He was sleeping. He tried to call him and shook him, but he was in deep sleep. Now he was extremely scared. That beautiful lady was smiling and pulling his leg to continue with the massage. My uncle analyzed the scenario and understood that there is something creepy. The lady was having a very spooky look. Fleeing from the room was the only option left before him if he wanted to save his life from any forthcoming danger. With full force, he jumped out of the bed and ran outside the room without looking behind, and with maximum energy he came downstairs. It was a dark, drizzling night. Not a single entity was visible anywhere. Where to go, what to do, and from whom to take help were some of the questions that were bothering him. He was excessively scared. His mind was not working, but something was required to be done. He saw all around him if he could have found some solution. There was an old blanket lying on a bench in the corner outside the closed tea stall. He ran and covered himself with the blanket. After his palpation has normalized, he peeped outside and gained some courage. He said to himself that it was a question of a few hours. In the morning, the tea stall owner will come and he will be in a safe situation. The rest of the night, he rested on the bench. In the morning, his friend came down in search of him. Until then, the tea stall owner had also arrived. They shook him up to know the reason for his lying on the bench. He narrated the incident to them and asked about the lady. Till then, some passers-by have also gathered there. One of them said that the newly wedded bride of the owner of the house had committed suicide on the first night of her marriage in the same room. She is the one who stays there. This house is haunted. This is the reason the owner of the house has shifted to another place, leaving behind this big house locked. But the good part is, it is safe in the morning. All the incidents happened during the night. The tea stall owner was also shocked because he was unaware of this fact. He apologized my uncle that he had not done anything intentionally.
After hearing this story, my uncle could not believe his eyes that he had seen a ghost last night. The lady was so real and so beautiful. He was thinking that why the hell had she committed suicide? Anyway, after the incident, instead of going to their planned destination, both friends returned to Jabalpur. That was what happened with my uncle. Friends, we read or hear about many real life incidents. Some people must have undergone some or other small or big incident in their life. If any of the viewers have heard or have faced any real life horrifying event, then kindly share the story on this channel. I will narrate the story with the name of the sender and a picture if provided by the storyteller. Now, I end my today's video with a promise that I will come up with another interesting real life story soon. Till then, bye bye.